What's up with it, y'all? It's King Rick. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Um, I was reading some things during this college stuff, right? So it had the stuff on the surveys and stuff like that, right? A lot of stuff, you feel me? But every school's like that, you feel me? So, and this thing, like they check up because it's a part of their oath. You feel me? Their vows and stuff like that to protect their students and to teach their students, like they have to report stuff. So, just to, you know, rub it in the face of council culture. You feel me? Like, because these officers like sending them to your campuses and your schools, no matter, if it's underage or not. You feel me? It's the same concept, right? So let me go into a little details for y'all to let y'all know how deep of the pot that they're in and boiling like a mug. You feel me? And why I said that what I said for the campuses and stuff like that. Like we ran them off our campus, right? So first of all, when it says sexual harassment, by students, victimizations and prevalence and stuff like that, and all this other stuff, right? So that goes into like catcall, meaning catcalling, followed, which is stalked. You feel me? Basically following you around, honking at you, you feel me? Or whistling at you, flashed you, or directed other sexually aggressive actions towards you in public, right? Y'all know how they always like to, touch your head, scratch your head, put your head down, and all this other weird stuff. You feel me? Like, y'all can report that. You feel me? And I hope y'all are really, really getting them. You get what I'm saying? The other one was consenting to you or treated you negatively because of your sex or gender identity. So when y'all be seeing them when I be rolling up and down Fig, and y'all be seeing them talk to, he don't like females. There is no workplace that gonna allow you, let alone a campus or school, whether it's underage or not. You feel me? Or adult. You feel me? They don't allow that type of stuff. You feel me? These stalkers got it real bad. But I just want to point it out to y'all, like why they're so dumbfounded and they don't get it. You feel me? And they still won't. They still won't. You feel me? Until they're gone. So y'all keep on reporting them and getting it in. The other one is made sexual remarks, jokes, or stories that were insulting or offensive to you. You feel me? Nobody wants to hear God don't want you or this person don't want you, and then they're saying they got all types of STDs they were trying to pass. Come on. You feel me? Like, that's stupid. Displayed, used, or distributed it sexually graphic or suggestive materials, like when they be playing on the phones and all this weird stuff. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this we're trying to do this, and it's online grooming. It's an officer that's not supposed to be doing it. Y'all keep reporting that. Made offensive sexist remarks. You get what I'm saying? Like, basically whenever they can try to put complaining about the female, that's basically what that is. You feel me? Publicly shamed / humiliated you regarding your sexual identity or activity or experiences. You feel me? Just being a female, like, you don't see no men running around telling another male, you feel me, scratch your head, put your head down, do this and do that. Like, you feel me? Like, y'all get it, y'all get that in. Y'all get that in, and y'all give them a taste of their own medicine. You feel me? Repeatedly told sexual stories or jokes that were offensive to you. Nobody wants to hear how they feel about females, yet they're either in the workplace or they're on in your school. You feel me? Or up and down the street. Like, you feel me? Like, nah, not even catching the damn train or the metro. We don't want to hear that. You feel me? Made unwelcome attempts, meaning you don't want their attention, right? Made unwelcome attempts to draw you into a discussion about sexual matters. Whenever y'all see me passing by, what's the first thing on their mind? We're trying to do this. It's something hella heinous, hella weird. You feel me? It ain't gonna happen, period. You feel me? But they hella weird. And then try to tell you how to degrade yourself or how to do this or how to do that. And I'd be like, man, that's human rights violation. You feel me? That's this, that's that. You feel me? Y'all can get that in. Y'all can go ahead and report that. Made gestures or used body language of a sexual nature which embarrassed or offended you. First of all, I don't know where they get off, telling people to even scratch their head or put their head down, or you get what I'm saying? Like, the stupidest group of stalkers that anybody has ever, encountered. You feel me? Yeah, that's almost ready. I'm drinking a lot of water. That's going to come off. But let me get back to this. You feel me? Comfortable with y'all. Made unwanted attempts to establish a romantic or sexual relationship with you by asking you for dates, drinks, dinner, etc. Lonely type of stuff. Like, nobody's looking for that in some idiot. You get what I'm saying? Oh, we're trying to do this to them, and then it's, oh man, let me get this, let me get that, your game is weak. That ain't even a game. You're just trying to you're trying to do something stupid for somebody else in a total different department, a total different business. You feel me? And then they just only want to run to who? You feel me? Like, that's hella weird. Like, you can't tell somebody your sexuality that's into somebody else that's of the same gender, and then you're in somebody else's face and you just confess all these diseases, all these other stuff, and then you're in their face when they got their whole future ahead of them, and you're trying to tell them what? Like, you're trying to kill them? Like, that's stupid. You feel me? Like, that's illiterate, but that's how these idiots are. This is how far they're gone, right? Sent or posted unwanted sexual comments, jokes, or pictures by text, which will be sexting, which is illegal. They don't even let kids do that. That's why I was warning you. I was warning y'all while they was sitting back laughing, saying that they was instructing people on and giving them sex charges. They were literally doing that because children cannot consent. Do you get what I'm saying? They will always like they will go after that. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's statutory. They were never consent to that. You feel me? So these men, these grown-ups, supposedly grown-ups, they're foul and stupid. You feel me? And I'm going to say it like that because I wouldn't want them around y'all kids, and I damn for sure wouldn't want them around mine, and I'm a planning daddy. You feel me? I wouldn't want that. You feel me? So, or pictures or text emails, which we already know what phishing emails is and stuff like that. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, electronic. Let me tell y'all this. Who be on cyber stalking talking about social media? All right. Soon as he's talking about other people that y'all know about, or y'all hear it, and then y'all got other people out of state and stuff like that, you feel me? Or whatever. As soon as he's talking about anything, when he crosses the state lines and that conversation, he's already federal and he's already in violation. So that officer is already done with. You feel me? But that's why y'all be seeing them excessively up and down the thing, like they don't got no jobs to do. You feel me? So spread unwelcome sexual rumors. Like, they try to make it like, oh, this person's this person's that, and trying to frame you. Yeah, that's not good either. You feel me? Frame you as one of them, and then they trying to give you disease after disease. I'm like, nah, you're not one of them. You feel me? You don't look blank. So that's about you through spoken comments, how they tell each other, or by text, which we already in the text messages too, email, or social media, Instagram, and all that other stuff. Because right when they leave y'all schools, they get on them buses and they start trading pictures and all this other stuff and telling people what they're trying to do. But they're already on a camera, and they're already charging them every time they even pretended that they were doing it. That's not something you want to pretend. You feel me? So that's just a little something for y'all, and then for y'all parents to put y'all kids up on game. You feel me? Because cancel culture is in a lose-lose situation. You feel me? So nobody's on the BS. You feel me? This one right here is stalking and victimizing and all that other stuff, right? So sent you unwanted emails, text messages, or social media comments direct or messages, right? The other one is watched or followed you from a distance or spied on you with a location tracking app, camera. You see how they be doing this? These males, when y'all see that legally, and I'm telling y'all legally, because they are breaking the law, y'all can film them. Y'all can film them in their little positions trying to pollute whatever or trying to be unsanitary or whatever else they trying to do. Y'all have the right as citizens in this country to literally film them. Y'all see me, my money's secure already. You feel me? This is all extra. I'm working on y'all pockets to get y'all piggy banks up back into where it's supposed to be and to the federal banks, because all banks are federal and y'all got buku money. I'm just showing y'all what it is. You feel me? And there's all types of laws from when you leave school grounds to when you in the workplace as well that don't allow none of this. And then onto the streets, the same way, just like in housing, just like in apartment buildings, just like anywhere, they don't allow it. You feel me? Like it's a liability. So for y'all that know HR, for human resource, y'all that know business, what a liability is somebody that is being sued, somebody it's a liability. So those who are not involved, they're getting paid. Those who are stressed out is because they're involved with something. You feel me? Like nobody else is stressed out. Everybody literally, from my eyes, from my ears, tried to actually warn them because they actually gave a damn. But this group of council culture, they don't care to a certain extent. So they're out to hang dry, no doubt. You feel me? But my mission with y'all is making sure y'all get y'all money in. Y'all get y'all money's worth. Because if everybody's doing it, these programs are suing and they're getting all types of money and more stuff, then y'all need to be more wiser too. And y'all get that in there. Because I don't want y'all sleeping on y'all money. You feel me? And I ain't even asking y'all for none of it. You feel me? And then all the stuff that I got, I'm finna invest in y'all still. You feel me? So it don't really matter. But watch from a distance or spied on you with with all of that camera or other device. You feel me? Find me or find my or snap map or whatever, right? AirTag and all this other stuff. They got these names down. This stuff I haven't even thought of. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not into that. It don't even cross my mind. Literally, that's why I struggle with the darn words. Like what? Like, but it is what it is. You feel me? All right. Then you got approached you or showed up in places such as your home, workplace, or school when you didn't want them to be there. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that was an obvious like stalker, spying. That's stalker. That's weird. Left strange or potentially threatening items for you to find. That's just creepy. You feel me? The only thing I seen them do with that is probably just doodling everywhere. You feel me? And claiming that they own the place or they got something going on right there, so they'll doodle in front of the property or the workplace or whatever it is. They'll doodle in front of it as a symbol of, you know, the nastiness is there. You feel me? Like, that's not good. So snuck into your home or car and did things to scare you by letting you know they had been there. Basically, you know, trying to give you, you know, weird messages or like I was here, I was there, or somebody's been here, somebody tampered with this, it's not there, and stuff like they're giving you all the scoops and games of how sexual predators move, basically. You feel me? So left you unwanted messages, including text and voice messages. There's another one called made unwanted phone calls, which you already know, people that be playing on the phone, spam and all that other stuff. That'll be in the category of this too, because it's unwanted phone calls to you, including just hang up calls. You feel me? Where they're calling and just hanging up. They're calling and just hanging up, or just playing on the phone, basically. You feel me? The weird stuff. You feel me? So left you cards, letters, flowers. If y'all haven't seen, a lot of people, trying to pretend they got flowers cracking and stuff like that. Ain't nothing cracking with flowers, you feel me? Or presents when they knew you didn't want them to. You know what I mean? Presents when they know you didn't want that. You didn't ask them for that. They just randomly popped up and, here, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that, and out of here. Nobody's doing that. Maybe, people that's already on a relationship and they made, statements on social platforms teaching people like, look, you don't do surprisingly stuff like this. This is how you be kind to somebody. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. But they're already in consent with each other. They're just giving a statement because there's so many people speaking bad relationships and bad problems. You feel me? Like, they don't want to see that. They don't want to hear that. That's something totally different. That's not what these individuals are doing, and that's not what they're talking about, and that's not what I've seen. You feel me? So, made threats to your physical or emotional safety online. When you start hearing that online, the cyber stalker out there screaming like he just having a wrong type of movement, you feel me? And that's out to me. That's out to me. Like, come on now, you feel me? Spread rumors about you online, you feel me? Whether they were true or not. Used coercion, threats, or intimidation to gain access to your phone. How many times y'all hear, we need the phone, we need this? Like, they're giving you all the deets on all their little, grimy talk, you feel me? Emails or other accounts. Just letting you know what it is, you feel me? I don't sugarcoat nothing, so, if they be, doing whatever they think they're doing, you feel me? They can just be a viewer because they're not on mine, you feel me? But it's rubbed in their face though, so it doesn't matter. They shouldn't have been doing it. Dating violence and victimization prevalence, right? Which is stuff to look out for. Is the person threatened me, right? Not me, but me, and I was concerned about my safety or well-being, meaning if they're making terrorist threats, basically. You feel me? Oh, we can lock you up. You know about this, you know about that. Like, nigga, they telling everybody. I know about them. What, they ain't locking me up. And I did the worst to them. You feel me? That ain't happening. The person threatened to harm people close to you. Basically, if oh, we can lock so-and-so up, or we'll do this to them, or we'll do that to them. Basically, you feel me? Like, nobody's trying to hear terrorist threats. Nobody's trying to hear, well, we can get you fired. We'll show up to your or get you evicted. We'll show up here. Like, nah, those are all terrorist threats. You feel me? Like, no. People that don't know, like, I'll voice it out for you. You feel me? Like, and people that know, they'll catch on. Like, you feel me? Like, they'll know what it is. You feel me? But this group of stalkers, they're the only ones that's known to do this repeated type of, because they don't know what no means, right? You feel me? So, no, we do everything variety. You feel me? A variety, and this is stuff that we know, But the person pushed, grabbed, hit, or shook another individual. Basically, when you touch somebody that they don't want you touching them, they don't even want you sitting by them, let alone want your attention, those are all charges. Those are all sex charges. You feel me? So nobody has the right to tell somebody, hey, do this and do that and do this and do that, and then you're right there. What happens when that person gets the bad end of it? Now, everybody who told that individual to do that, now they have to pick this dude up. They have to charge, if he's left alive, they have to charge him. They have to charge everybody who's in his phone telling him to do the weird stuff. And then they have to charge everybody who's on his, because they're going to look into it and they're going to find everybody who was doing the same damn thing. That's just called evidence. You feel me? That's evidence. That's how they prove that type of stuff. You feel me? Like, watch Judge Judy and all them. That's real life stuff. Like, they will literally go through your phone history and you have to present evidence. And hearsay is not really evidence at all. That's just hand-me-down information. That's not considered evidence. You got to have solid, the phone data, cameras, laptops. You have to have something solid. Even the officers got to have a body cam that actually work because they got caught in lies. You feel me? So the person choked, choked, or applied pressure to the throat, neck, or way that was not okay with you. You feel me? That's another thing of some other type of stuff that you, if you're not in agreement with that type of stuff, like that's not what it is. They're talking about some, abusive stuff right now. You feel me? Not play and all this other stuff. They talking about like abusive stuff, not somebody pretending, oh, we're playing, but you're not really into it. You feel me? Nah. The person punched a wall or other objects near you, or basically they dropping their phone, they're trying to startle you and all this other, like, out of here. We're not the wall. The walls don't hit back. We're not that dumb phone that's cracked up looking hella weird. You feel me? Your phone, if they don't know how to take care of their property, basically, you feel me? And they trying to damage other property. That's basically what that is. But they're doing it in a way to try to startle you. That's what they're trying to say. Because predators are the only ones that do that type of stuff. We're trying to get, and then they start making noise. You get what I'm saying? Or punching walls or slamming door or whatever. You feel me? Dropping their phones that everybody got something to drop or something, some noise, some type of, you feel me? Like when we're out there, and what do you hear? Well, how do they do it with their vehicles? Well, I told y'all they tried to use their vehicles, as a weapon against, because they try to do it with the noise, with the, you get what I'm saying? All that other stuff they be screaming out from the vehicles, from their phone on Bluetooth. You feel me? Like this is basically the same. You feel me? The person stole or destroyed your property. You feel me? Which a lot of y'all already passed that part. You feel me? Where they literally would try to destroy your property. They're envious, jealous. You feel me? And that's just the nature of a weirdo. You feel me? That's why y'all see that in them. You feel me? But y'all see how they take care of their own property. Literally, it's not taken care of like their bodies. You feel me? Like y'all seen. You feel me? So the person said they would disclose your personal or private information, basically, trying to blackmail you, which is another, terrorist threat. If they cannot, do this or do that, they're going to do this and do that. They're basically making threats. You feel me? So that's what that is. Flat out. You feel me? Because they don't have, blackmail. And it will go under terrorist threats, or it'll go under extortion, where you're trying to extort somebody for something. You feel me? But that's a total different, you feel me? Like it will have to, but judging by this topic, it will go under terrorist threats. You feel me? The person attempted to or did control your personal life, such as where you went, what you wore, who be out there, and I be talking about their dress codes. They dressing the same. They trying to wear their makeup the same, or they trying to wear their hair the same, or they're trying to do the same stupid things. You feel me? Who you saw, or how you spent your money, or who you talk to, who you choose, who you gotta be with, or who you don't gotta be with. The reason they do stuff like that, because they're spreading diseases. That's why I told y'all, like, they cannot stick to a friend, a lover, nothing, because they bounce around. After they collected these diseases, they go to another person to collect some more diseases, and then they're passing it to each other like that. That's why they always charge them attempted murder, and it's always in the high numbers. You don't want that many counts and football numbers like that, at all, if you can avoid it. You feel me? Not for something like that. That's stupid. You feel me? Like, at all, period. But in their case, that's just stupid. Like, when you could just go to the damn hospital, if that's the case. You feel me? But council culture, that's what their base, you feel me? They were spreading that. When they had COVID, they were spreading that too. You feel me? That's why they're the only ones that thinks that, pretending they're sick with some respiratory means something. And it means nothing. That's gone. You feel me? So the person repeatedly humiliated you or put you down, by the way they, like, nah. These are the weakest dudes that I ever ran into and will ever see ever again. You feel me? None of y'all will ever see none of this ever again in this country. Nowhere. Like, it's stupid. It was a dumb group. The person kept tabs on you by following you, and person monitoring your locations and gaining access to accounts and devices. We call that racially profiling and some more stuff. You feel me? Like that. That, like I said, your money is way too much. Like, y'all got so many grounds and counts on them. Like, y'all keep reporting them, and y'all have a Wellness Wednesday. This is crazy, you feel me? But it ain't y'all. You get what I'm saying? And it's easy for those who are being manipulated, sexually manipulated, to report them and stay the hell away from them. So when they do try to come around, they're trying to do, you get what I'm saying? It looks so stupid on them, because a lot of y'all can put restraining orders on them too and use that as evidence against them. And then they're invading privacy. That's protected by federal law too, just like your sexual orientation. Do you get what I'm saying? Them talking about my sexual orientation because I'm into y'all, now because I got that money, so do y'all females got that money. That's what they get for crybaby in it. You get what I'm saying? And then when y'all see the dudes, what are they doing? Everybody's looking at them like, you ain't a part of us. Like, you ain't, and they bend it over. They're the only group that'll say, oh, so-and-so got smelly this, smelly that. But they're the only group that also gets on them trains and metros and stank the whole thing up. They've been talking about themselves, you feel me? Like, and for us not to know them or talk about them, or not, but we can warn each other, we can give each other heads, we can advocate, all that, that's legal. But I'm talking about for us not to personally have them in our lives, and they just want to linger around and all this other stuff. Like, nigga, they charging them for that. That's why they said it. Like, they're in their phones, they're in their messages. Like, they already traced them back to individuals in the department. You feel me? So y'all have a beautiful Wellness Wednesday. And the last one, or this one, it talks about, you know, involving drugs and then the sexual misconduct. Y'all got them though. Y'all keep reporting them, and y'all keep getting y'all bread. You feel me? And clearing out y'all communities, y'all workplaces, y'all schools, all that. You feel me? Because these individuals, they numbers dropping dropping like rapidly. Like, I don't really see nothing really of a excessive type of, except like the same individuals every now and then every few different faces that I seen in a total different area. Like, they need backup to come into a certain area. Like, oh man, you know, like, don't worry about that. Y'all report them too. You feel me? Like, nobody needs to be around a stalker. You feel me?